Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of iRacing Esports Rising Stars Series. Tonight we're at the Milwaukee Mile, and these guys are chomping at the bit, ready to get after it to make another appearance tonight at the Milwaukee Mile, the Rising Stars Esports Series. And tonight we are representing Hope for Families tonight. Basically, it's addiction awareness. The Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile, the famous Milwaukee Mile at the Wisconsin State Fairgrounds. What a place to have a race. A lot of history at this track, and I know these guys are stoked to get after it and have another epic night of racing. The Milwaukee Mile, which opened back in 1903 for $150 million. I don't know if you know, but $150 million in 1903 was a lot of money. It only holds about a capacity of 37,000 screaming fans out there ready to cheer on these Rising Stars mates. Unfortunately, NASCAR and IndyCar stopped racing here back in 2010. And ARCA, the actual ARCA series, started racing back in 2021 to get this track back and up in shape. So love seeing them guys run this series, run these cars still at this track. What a track, a lot of history, a lot of great drivers have raced at this track. It's one track that I remember growing up a lot as Rick Long finishes up his qualifying lap there. Michael Dolan looks like so far he's sitting on top of the pole to lead off these guys tonight in this epic race that we have about to start up. Give a quick shout out to a couple sponsors. McDaniel Home Repair. If you're a part of the Michigan family up there in good old state of Michigan and the Great Lakes, hit up Ryan McDaniel and McDaniel's Home Repair for all your home repair needs. If you're looking to change up your experience with your Track Time Entertainment rig and get you an extrusion rig and change your sim racing experience, hit up Track Time Entertainment on Facebook, customize your rig today, and get it sent out to you right now. Stop waiting. iNation Esports brings you this league of rising stars, some of the best racers coming up through the iRacing scene. Join iNation Esports today if you're looking for a great league to run with or a good brotherhood to be a part of. The Uprooted Maker, you've been wanting a nice cold tumbler to keep your drink cold for 42 hours. I've tested it, and it's true. Whatever design you want, be sure to hit up Kristen Edwards and Jeremy Edwards on Facebook at The Uprooted Maker with all your ideas and get your tumbler today. Also, if you're looking to be fast on the track, check out RideCoMotorsports.com for all your open setup needs on iRacing. Punch 5 for discounts and try out their new telemetry software specifically for Ryco Motorsports. These guys are getting suited up. They're taking some water breaks, taking a piss break. They getting after it. They're ready to suit up and go get about 140 miles down the front and back stretch. It's 2.45 and banking down the front and the back, and it's only 9.5 angle banking on the turns. What a flat track this place is. That doesn't seem like a lot of banking. Well, trust me, it's not a lot of banking. So I know these guys are ready to rock and roll and start racing this bad boy and get this going. I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. Give a quick shout out to the guys in the chat tonight. Fear the Reaper, my boy Lonnie Roberts, good luck tonight. High Octane, Kevin Gerard unfortunately could not race tonight. Unfortunate for Kevin Gerard. Striker Motorsports in the house as well. Let's go, Striker. Good luck. Dispatch Hells. Chelsea Roberts in the house tonight as well. Good luck to these guys as we do our Rising Stars series theme song right now. Jeremy Edwards, appreciate the donation to the Nowski Vision broadcast. Thank you so much, buddy. Go grab your Poke, go grab your popcorn, your sweet tea, your beer, whatever it is. Get ready to watch these guys tear it up tonight at the Milwaukee Mile. out there, chat. Give it up for the Rising Stars tonight. Jeffrey Sheldon won his first race in the league last week. What a run. Jerron Valley won 2 races this year. Who's going to win it tonight, chat? Give them up for the Rising Stars. All righty, Chad, we're getting fired up. They got about 2 more minutes left of qualifying. Let's go give a rundown right quick of the grid action tonight. What a run by the 007 of Michael Doan for getting the pole position tonight. He won the Nowski Vision Sweet Tea Pole Award. Congratulations, Michael Doan, with a 30.66. Second lap around the track. What a run tonight. So far, Michael Doan, let's see if he can hold it off for the rest of the race. Jerron Valley, the number 16 machine, has been a strong car all season long. He pulls off row number 1 in that second place position on the outside of Michael Doan. Let's see if he can have another good run tonight. He just barely got beat out last week by Jeff Sheldon, so it's going to be an interesting race tonight. And the man that's been running good all season as well, the number 42 machine, Chris Brittenbaker, starting 3rd tonight. Blake Viken, also a strong machine all year. He's had some mishaps in the races, which cost him a couple of wins. Let's see if he can capitalize tonight and run a perfect race to get his first win of the Rising Star Series. Otto Cruz in the house. Everybody give it up for Otto. Rolling off in the 5th place, rounding out the top 5, Dark Chocolate itself in the Purple Crown Royal machine. That number 26 of Lonnie Roberts starting at 5th place tonight. The California Kid of Patrick P. Piper, the 38 machine's been running strong all year. And let's see if he can capitalize and possibly score his first win of the night. Rolling off 7th tonight, Brandon Newby. Awesome runs this year so far, had to make huge comebacks in most of the races after early mishaps in the race. Let's see if Brandon Newby can do something tonight and maybe even score first win of the season. Starting off number 8, unfortunately, he had to miss last week's race, but he's still number 4 in the points of the season. The number 8 machine of Brian DeYoung starting 8th place. Another guy coming on the scene and running really good lately in all series that he runs with iNation Esports. Josh Friel starting 9th place tonight. Really made a good run for that qualifying lap to get a good start. And track position will be key in this race. I feel like it's going to be a long green flag run tonight. Scott Cleek rounds out the top 10 in that 10th place. Jeffrey Sheldon 11th. Like I said earlier, Jeff Sheldon won his first race last week at Pocono. Robbie Allers 31 is in 12th. Gonna be a good run by Robbie tonight also. As these guys are getting gridded up, Brody Green, first race tonight for Brody Green, rolling off 13th. Ryan McDaniel in that 66 machine. I wish he was in that hot tamale machine, but he might be. He is starting 14th. Richard Locke 15th. Adam Hartraff 16th. Aaron the California Duke starting 17th tonight. Let's see if Aaron Brill can have a good run. Josh Loon, the number 7 machine, 18th. Sean LaSpares 19th. Donald Price 20th. Rounds out the top 20. And Mike Brown tonight, he will start 21st. Great racer. Mike Brown likes to take his time, make moves up towards the front. Justin Patterson rolling off 22nd. Craig Phillips in that number 33 machine running 23rd as the guys start to pull on off for the grid. Cody Henderson, 24th. Might be the worst spot I've seen Cody start all year. Unfortunate for Cody. Jeffrey Goodpaster first race tonight, and Russell Ward 25th and 26th. Nicholas Smith and Is the Police. Curtis Clinton rounding out our field tonight. I hope you guys are ready for some good racing action. I've been waiting for this race all week. Who is ready for these guys? See who's going to win it. Give me your picks in the chat. Who you think's going to win tonight? And here we go, coming turn 4. The 007 of Michael Dahl leads the field to the green flag. And that Nightmare Motorsports machine, here they go, coming to the stripe. Pace car ducks on off. Michael Dahl takes off for the first lap, starting of the Milwaukee Mile Rising Star Series. Diving off down, Chris Brittenbaker trying to make it interesting already as he tries to hold off in that middle, coming around. Gerald Valley takes the lead on the outside of the first lap. He had them Cole's tires stuck, ready to make a move there. Lonnie Roberts getting ran down to the bottom by Lonnie, making a block down there on Brandon Newby. These guys are coming around. We got Gerard, Michael Dahl, Chris Brittenbaker, Blake Viking in the top 4. Patrick Piper making a run. He's already got into the top 5, making a pass to Lonnie Roberts. What a move so far by these guys. So far, so good. It's been running clear. Let's look back here at 13. We got a wreck. We got a wreck towards the back. Caution is out. There it is, the number 520 car, Sean LaSperance. Sean LaSperance getting involved in that accident. Let's see if we can see what happened there. Big hit, too, earlier down the stretch with no caution. He just drives it in under Ryan McDaniel. Now, Hot Tomorrow Machine collects the number 7 to Josh Loon. That is aggravating. Tough luck for those gentlemen right there. Let's watch it from Josh Loon's position there as he got collected. He had nowhere to go. Coming down the front stretch for this accident, dives it off, gets stuck there. That was actually McDaniel. Ryan McDaniel's pit. Here it is from Josh Loon's position here. He had nowhere to go. He just ended up crashing right in to the 520 of Sean LaSperance. Nowhere to go. Unfortunately, a lot of these gentlemen have faster pairs for this race tonight. Only one faster pair, so they better make it count and make it stick. And the leader after 3 laps, Mr. Who Knows It, Gerard Valley. What do you know? Here he is. Leading the way with Michael Dahl on the outside at P2. Blake Viking made a move there before the caution came out to be in 3rd place tonight. Chris Brittenbaker 4th. Patrick Piper holding that top 5 position as Lonnie Roberts dropped a few spots back to 7th. Brandon Newby up to 6th. Brian DeYoung made a huge run from 12th all the way up to 8th. Josh Frill and Jeff Stoughton round out the top 10. Thought we were going to have a good long green flag start there. That was an interesting start to the race by these guys. As we're here for the Hope for Families 125 Rising Star Series at the Milwaukee Mile. Hope for Families is all about raising addiction awareness for all families dealing with drug awareness addiction. If you know anybody that's dealing with addiction, please use these resources to help them out. FamilyRecoveryAcademy.online for all your resources to help them get away from addiction. One lap to green. I really like how short the caution laps are here. Maybe the race admins are actually advancing the sessions, which would be absolutely awesome to help us with these cautions during this race. Leading the feed down the backstretch, Ron Valley. We know he's probably going to get a good jump here on the green flag start. Going to be an interesting run here. Who's going to make some moves to try to put themselves into contention? I don't know how many accidents will be in this race. I honestly think it won't be too many accidents in this race, so these guys have got to capitalize now, make something happen. Here they come out of turn 4 as the iNation E-Score. Mustang pace car gets ready to duck on off the pit road. Gerard Valley leads the 28 car field to the green flag. Green, green, green. Here we go, racing again, boys. Blake Viking making a huge run here, about to try to make a move under Michael Dahl. Can Michael Dahl make them tires stick on the outside to keep his run? His crew chief told me tonight they got a special set of tires on them right sides to make it stick. Staggered perfect, match special. Diving off that into turn 3, Gerard Valley still holding the move here. Blake Viking starting to make a move. We got another wreck coming out of turn 4. Another wreck coming out of turn 4. Some guys got into it. Looked like somebody might have just got loose there to cause that accident. Big wreck. We got one flipping. Unfortunately, last week's winner, Jeff Sheldon. We're going to go watch from his spot of view. Jeff Sheldon in that accident. Just hits Lonnie Roberts involved in that accident. Unfortunate for Lonnie Roberts, and Jeff Sheldon sliding on his lid. Unbelievable wreck there. The 32 of Rick Long also. Lonnie Roberts is currently stuck in the fence, chat. Stuck in the fence. Let's watch it back with Lonnie Roberts. Unfortunate luck there for our boy Lonnie. Chocolate Thunder. Just a big pile up there in that corner. Somebody just got loose and sent it back, just collected the whole field. Looks like a lot of people missed damage there. Luckily, missed a lot of damage. Patrick Piper looks like he's good. He's got a little bend on his spoiler, lost his back end actually, but that shouldn't affect his speed at this track tonight. Patrick Piper and Brandon Newby on pit road right now trying to get some damage fixed. They're not using that fast spray. There's Lonnie Roberts looking like a modified machine at the moment, unfortunately. He uses fast repair and he takes back off to get back out on the track and gain his spots. Holy cannoli, what wrecks we've had tonight. This has been something else already. Let's give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors. If you're looking to increase your iRacing experience and get you a sim rig of your choosing, extrusion rig sturdy to hold your direct drive wheels and your Alias Andrade pedals, check out Track Time Entertainment on Facebook. Customize it any way you want. Get with Auto with Track Time Entertainment or Keith Kaiser and they will hook you up. Selling Punch sent you today. Also, if you live in the Great Lakes of Michigan, check out Ryan McDaniel. McDaniel's Home Repair for all your contracting needs for your house today. One lap to green, Gerard Valley, Michael Dahl on that front row. Leading them back around here. Leading them back around to the front stretch. Here they go, back to green. Mustang pace car ducks on off this time. Gerard Valley, let's see if Michael Dahl can make a run. He gets it, got a little loose on the restart there at 007, leaving the hole open for Blake Viking right here. Gerard Valley, huge jump out front. Blake Viking trying to make a run. Michael Dahl making that outside stick. We're going to go back to the back real quick. This is where the action is right now. Josh Frill, Ryan McDaniel, these boys making a move, trying to battle for spots. Lonnie Roberts trying to make a move back up through the field. Patrick Piper and Lonnie Roberts battling each other just like that was up at 4th and 5th. Gerard Valley still leading the way so far. Blake Viking trying to chase him down. Blake Viking's crew chief came over the radio stating that he's a little bit loose coming off entry. They're going to try to throw some wedge adjustment and some air pressure in the back right tire to try to tighten that car up on the next run. The 41 machine of Scott Clee making a strong run tonight as Michael Dahl falls back to 5th. Brian DeYoung started in the 12th position. He has moved up right now to 4th. Coming up through the field in that number 8 Elite machine. Chris Brittenmaker making a strong run here tonight. Really proud of the way he's been running lately in the last 2 races. Really been showing strong signs of improvement as he does not run many official races. here. Russell Worth finally got to get back into racing. Russell's running outside the top 10 and 11th with Donald Price following right behind his way. Russell gets a little loose coming out. Donald Price making the move on the outside here. He's going to take over that 11th place position there. Ryan McDaniel starting to make a move up to the field as well, and Jeffrey Goodpaster starting to come up. He started back in 21st. He's making a good run in that 99 machine with Rob Allers chasing him down as well. In the 8th position, it's the Police started dead last. Curtis Glenn, he has moved up all the way to the 9th position. At the 23, the newer guy on iRacing, Adam Hedgehoff, has moved up into the top 10, and we got a caution out. Caution out at lap 15 at lap 125 at the Milwaukee Mile. Let's see what the caution is tonight. Not too sure where this accident is in this race here. There we go. We got somebody turned around. Is that Sean LaSperance in the 520 machine, I believe? Boy, Sean LaSperance in the 520. Got spun around a little bit there. Regained control, luckily. Got it back under control to get back up into his spot. And what do you know, Gerard Valley was going to go down pit road. He fakes his way, still leading this race right now with Blake Viking, the 18 machine. And what do you know it, Brian DeYoung in the 8 machine making his run tonight has found himself in the top 3 so far. What a run tonight by Brian DeYoung. Still early in the race. Who's going to be able to play the pit strategy game tonight, keep themselves up front to take home that checker flag tonight? If you're looking for a custom tumbler, check out the Uprooted Maker on Facebook for all your custom tumbler needs. It keeps your ice cold for a solid 2 days with any design that you want. Check out Pujanowski Facebook Live for all the tumblers that they've given away and the ones that he uses live on his Facebook streams. Check them out today and get in touch with him to get your custom tumbler. Want to welcome everyone tonight to the Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile. The Milwaukee Mile was opened in 1903 with a construction cost of $150,000, which back then was a lot of money at the time. Down the front and back stretch is 2.5 degrees of banking, and in the corners they only have 9.5 degrees of banking in the corners, so it's definitely not a bank track. It's really probably one of the flattest surfaces these guys will race all season long. NASCAR and IndyCar actually stopped racing here back in 2010. The Wisconsin State Fair Convention, the sanction actually made those guys stop racing here. But last year, the ARCA Series was brought back to the Milwaukee Mile for the first time in 10 years. So really glad they're starting to use this track again. A lot of history here. I remember watching all the NASCAR boys back in the day run at this track. What a great track to watch NASCAR back when they used to race here. The capacity is only 37,000 when it was built. It's up to about 85,000 now. It's Gerard Valley and Blake Viking still holding the lead. This is going to be the same story all year unless somebody's going to try to start making some runs up towards the front. But these two guys, we see them up front mostly every week, week in and week out. They've been putting in the practice time. They've been getting ready, making things happen up here to try to get their victories. Blake Vikings had a lot of early disappointments in the last few races, has ruined his chances for wins. Let's see if he can make all his perfect strategies tonight to win his first race of the season. No worry, Baker. Hope you feel better, Baker. Here they come back down the line. Mustang pace car ducks on off here. Gerard Valley leads the field of 28 cars back down the front stretch. Here we go, back racing, lap 20 of 25. Blake Viking got loose on the restart, loses 2 spots there. Tries to hold the outside. Brian DeYoung up to second place. Here comes DeYoung in that number 8 machine, trying to make a run here as they come down the backstretch, barreling. Listen to this horsepower. Diving down off, see if we get a good green flag run here. The guys are playing a gambling game right now. They think that this is going to be another caution, and they're going to be able to pit for fuel and tires. But that strategy may not play off. We may see some green flag runs here for the rest of the race. Here they come barreling down the backstretch. The 911 machine trying to make a move here on Scott Cleek. Blake Viking, Jeffrey Goodpasser passes Blake Viking for another spot. Here comes Robbie Allers to make a move as Adam Hentrap goes under. It's the police. These boys are battling hard. Ryan McDaniel even putting his nose up there in trouble. Gotten up to 11th spot tonight. Really looking good so far. It's the police. Robbie Allers making a move here. Here goes McDaniel. We got a little battle brewing right here with Ryan McDaniel. As Donald Price makes a move and Lonnie Roberts gets shot up into the wall. Lonnie Roberts in trouble. Lonnie Roberts is in trouble along with Josh Loon. Unfortunate. We've seen that one happen live right there. Let's go back and watch exactly what happened. Lonnie just comes off turn 4 right up into Ryan McDaniel, unfortunately. I'm not sure if Lonnie knew he was there or not. Let's go watch from the cockpit view of Lonnie Roberts. Coming out there battling hard here. He gets a nice run off of turn 4 coming up. And he just didn't see him. He just didn't see Ryan McDaniel up there. They were about 3 wide as everyone else misses the crash. Unfortunate for Lonnie Roberts. Hopefully he don't have too much damage here. Maybe he can finish the race out. Really hate to see that for our boy Dark Chocolate, Lonnie Roberts. Really hate that in that Crown Royal purple machine. Like I said, he's already used his faster pair too, so that's really unfortunate there for Lonnie. But I think in this type of track, you don't have to have too much aerodynamics to make something happen and to keep yourself in contention. Gerard Valley's the leader, still decides not to pit yet. As we get to the 25 lap mark of 125, we got 100 laps to go in the Rise of Stars series at the Milwaukee Mile. If you're out there in the chat and you've been looking for a good league of guys to run with on the iRacing circuit, check out iNation Esports. Hit that Discord panel underneath the stream. Check us out. Come join us. Join a great brotherhood. Get better day in and day out. As we got Blake Viking is coming off of pit road. Blake Viking went ahead and pit. He's making a strategy call here, getting fresh tires. Nobody else is coming down pit road. Gerard Valley at first. Brian DeYoung still holding that second place down. Chris Brittabaker at third. Michael DeYoung been in the top 5 all night long. And Jeffrey Goodpasser's made his way up through the field to round out the top 5. If you're looking for some fast sets on iRacing, check out www.ryco-motorsports.com for all your iRacing setup needs. Become fast on the track. They fit your style of racing. iRacing every day. Use Punch 5 for discounts on Ryco. And check out their new telemetry software today on ryco-motorsports.com. Blake Viking just talked with his crew chief. They made their adjustments on pit road. He took a round of wedge out of that number 18 Toyota Supra and also added 1.5 pounds of tire pressure in that back right tire to try to make that car stick on the outside, get more drive and bite off the corner, drop the camber about 1.5. Let's see if those adjustments really help him. Brian DeYoung also came over and said his tires, he can definitely feel his tires are being worn out here. He's kind of worried about this restart. He needs to time it just perfect. Looking to make an adjustment on pit road as well. Looking to take about 46. Yeah, they're going to make a tape adjustment on pit road next time by. Pit adjustment next time by for Brian DeYoung. Try to get some more downforce on that front end. Get more turn in the corner. Here they come down the backstretch in turn 3 and 4. The iNation Esports Ford Mustang getting ready to duck on off to pit road as Jerron Valley leads the field again. Lap 27 of 125. Here they come to the green. Jerron Valley punches the gas. Chris Brittenbaker making a move here under Brian DeYoung going down into turn 1. Here they come hustling. Cody Henderson coming up through the field hard on that last restart there. The Nebraska kid himself, Cody Henderson in that 70 car, and we got another wreck. Josh Frill, Sean LaSperance again, Jeff Sheldon just misses it, and the 55 machine of Justin Patterson caught up in that wreck there. Big wreck there, collecting some stitches. And nowhere to go. Sean LaSperance locked it up. He had nowhere to go either. Let's go watch from the cockpit of Sean LaSperance's view there. Coming down the backstretch here, Sean LaSperance goes outside. He sees the wreck happening, slides it. He tried to miss it. Unfortunately, luck there for Sean LaSperance. Jerron Valley doesn't come down pit road again. Neither does Brian DeYoung. They stay out. Brian DeYoung was able to hold his second place position out there as we cross the line for lap 30. Unfortunate luck there for Justin Patterson. He actually lost the wheel. Had a flat tire. He felt the car. He talked to his crew chief over the radio, saying that he could hear a rattling going on in his back right tire, or at least that's where he felt the motion coming from. And sure enough, that tire came off to cause a wreck there into turn 3, collecting Sean LaSperance and the number 13 of Josh Frill. Here comes Josh Loon around the outside to get his lap back. Lucky dog on the outside. If you have never been on iRacing before, when you get your lap back, always call it out. Lucky dog on the outside, boys. We just had a talk with Jerron Valley's crew chief, and they're actually talking this car is probably the best car they've had all season long, which is wild because they've been running up front every race this year. But he said tonight it's not tight, it's not loose, it is just perfect today. The track, the weather, everything's working out good for the number 16 machine tonight. Like we said earlier, the 710 of Cody Henderson Started in the back. I was saying earlier it's the worst starting position he's had all season long, and he's actually came up through the field to be in that ninth place position tonight. What a run tonight by Cody Henderson. Brian DeYoung really trying to get his first win of the season. I know the iNation Esports crowd would really love to see Brian DeYoung get his first win. They come down the front stretch. Stands are packed today. Great, beautiful weather, 75 degrees. Track temp is only 92, so it's not slick out there. And we put around to PJ1 in the turns before the race this weekend. Here they come back around, one lap to green. Looks like they're lining up single file restarts, which in the Rising Star Series, if there's back-to-back-to-back cautions, we do go single file to restart the race. Here they come back around down into turn 3. Dron Valley leads this crowd again one more time. Not even halfway through the race yet. Let's see if we can get some good green flag runs here. That's why I'm surprised nobody went to pit road this time, because they're going to have a huge, long green flag run here, I believe. Pace car ducks on off one more time. Here we go. Hopefully the last time we see that bad boy. Dron Valley takes off. Brian DeYoung follows the way. Here they come to restart the race. Scott Cleek 911 of Insta Police, and look who's coming through the field with fresh tires, Blake Viking himself. Blake Viking went to pit road earlier in the race. He's got fresh set of Goodyear Eagles and a fresh can of Sunoco fuel. These guys are going to have to play a pit strategy because he's not going to have to pit for a while. Here goes Blake under the 710 as he comes up and start working on. Rick Long is actually making a move now on Mike Brown. Adam Hartranft really starting to make a run here. He's up to 6th place with Mike Brown in 7th right now. Trying to haul in the 007 of Michael Doan. Great run tonight by Adam Hartranft. Michael Doan looks like he's starting to try to make a move, and he does. Makes the move here on Jeffrey Goodpaster. Makes the move on the 99 Monster Machine of Jeffrey Goodpaster. Jeffrey trying to fight back here, get up to his right bumper. As they dive it off down into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, coming back down, Michael Doan in the 007, putting that thing up about 145 mile an hour down the front stretch. Let's go back in the pack a little bit, find our boy Patrick Piper at the moment. Patrick Piper sitting in 13th position. Trying to work his way back up through the field. Looks like he got a lot of damage fixed from that first incident he was in and earlier in the race. Making a move right there. Patrick Piper going for 2 here underneath Rick Long at the moment down in with Rob Howler is also making a move here. Catching Adam Hartranft now as they come in out of the backstretch. So far, the single file restart has helped these guys get good, clean racing as they're battling down the backstretch. Patrick Piper's pit crew was able to get all that Bondo off of the car. Earlier, they had that back end held on by Bondo tape. Looks like they got it all welded back on. They looking good as he makes a move under the 23 of Adam Hartranft. Adam lifts up out of the gas just to let him go. Smart move there. Adam is a newer guy to the iRacing scene, as that was a very smart move by a rookie just to let the guy go on the inside. Patrick Piper almost taps Robbie Allers there as they come out of turn 4. He got them right up against that bumper. thought he was about to turn it for a second. Girard Valley still leading this race. He don't have a huge lead over Brian DeYoung at the moment. They're running a close race up front. 1, 2, 3, 4, all underneath the second. You can throw a blanket underneath them. Here goes Michael Dahl to the outside, trying to make a move here. Chris Brittabaker really putting the pressure on. And here he comes, the number 18, that Toyota Supra. Blake Viking tried to get up here to make a move. He's got them fresh Goodyear Eagles making a run here. These guys probably should really thinking about a pit strategy as we get farther on into this race. Let's head on back deeper in the field. Craig Phillips right here. Lonnie Roberts still in this race to collect some points. And Brandon Newby, looks like Brandon Newby currently is a lap down. Unfortunate luck for Brandon Newby. Not sure how he got a lap down, but he's starting to make his way back up through the field here. He does not have a hood on that machine, so I'm thinking maybe he's out of fast repairs, really hurting his car tonight. The 64 machine, Striker James really staying out of harm's way tonight. He even made a comment earlier before the race saying, hey, Pudge, you know what? I'm just going to chill tonight. I'm going to make my moves and just race my race tonight. And whatever I gain to get some points for the season. This track is one of the most difficult tracks to race in a lot of people's opinions. In my honest opinion, too, I struggle with this track myself. As Milwaukee Mile is one for the books. Head back up to lead. Brian DeYoung right on the tail of Girard Valley. Can DeYoung make a move here as they dive back off into turn one? A nice little roll there through the center as it comes and punches it off in that PJ1. It's coming down the back stretch. As you can hear the throttle control there, you really got to be careful coming out of the turn at this style of track. Because it's so flat and there's not much banking, you really got to be careful cranking the gas down. Here comes Brian DeYoung trying to make a move for the lead here. Girard Valley still has led every lap of this race, coming to lead his 45th lap. As Brian DeYoung, and look who's in third, Blake Viking on them fresh Goodyear Eagles. Blake Viking is here to try to come up and take this lead away before they go pit for green. .710 machine, Cody Anderson back in the eighth, fighting with Jeffrey Goodpaster at the moment. Robbie Allers and Patrick Piper starting to make a move up towards the front. What a race tonight by Patrick Piper after getting that early accident early on in the race. Blake Viking goes underneath Brian DeYoung here. I think Brian realizes Blake has fresh tires, so he's just going to let him go. No reason to burn his stuff up and make things happen and maybe get into an accident there. So smart move by Brian DeYoung there just to let Blake go on by. As the top five have really left the field here, Chris Brittabaker is about 4 seconds ahead of Patrick Piper at the moment. Going back to the 41 of Scott Cleek. Jeff Sheldon behind Scott Cleek as well, as they're just trying to take their time making some moves up through the field to try to get something going here. Getting loose, we got somebody in the wall there. Sean Lesperance hits the wall, but he saves it. Good recovery there by Sean Lesperance. Here we go, back to the battle for the lead. Blake Viking, Girard Valley hits the rumble strip, gets a little loose. Blake Viking capitalizing, going down the front stretch here to make a move going down into turn one. Let's watch it from Brian DeYoung's angle here on his nose. Gerard Valley really making that outside work here as Blake Vodkin punches it off turn 2 down the backstretch to try to make a move here. Looks like Blake's gonna clear Gerard Valley here. Here comes Brian Dion to make a move as well. Here they come. What a battle we got going for the lead as they're 3 wide. Trying to go for the lead here. Blake Vodkin, new leader, taking over at lap 49. Brian Dion going underneath, trying to hold that second place position. Gerard Valley really making his stick. Looks like he pushed it just a little bit. Still early in the race. We're not even halfway through yet. We all kind of seen this coming. Blake Vodkin pitted about 20 laps ago and got fresh tires. He is on fresher tires than the whole field as he starts to walk the dog a little bit and get away from this pack. Donald Price holding the number 10 spot down with Jeffrey Goodpaster as well. Donald Price actually just made the move on Jeffrey Goodpaster. And Cody Anderson also there, a nice spot here. I wonder who's going to make the first pit strategy and start pitting under green right now. Who will it be? Once one of them pit, everyone's going to pit. Chris Brittenbaker still holding the 4th place position now with Michael Dawn also sitting behind him at the moment. Brittenbaker trying to make a move up here on Gerard Valley as Drawn's falling off a little bit. Well, I say that he actually just beasted that turn there and made a huge gain off of Chris Brittenbaker. Here they come back down the front stretch again. Blake Vodkin, Brian Dion. Gerard Valley gets a little loose. Brittenbaker makes the move here. Going down on the inside of turn 1. Can he make it stick? Pushes it up the right a little bit. The PJ1 fell off just a little bit. Chris Brittenbaker back on the acceleration here. Coming down, trying to get a side draft to make a move. Nice little battle back here with the 66 of Ryan McDaniel. Ryan McDaniel, Brody Green with a strong run so far, and Adam Hantrap. Brody Green's first race tonight in the Rising Star Series, making a name for himself, moving up through the field here. Good run so far tonight by Brody Green, that 91 machine, and Mike Brown also in the top 10. This is where the moves are being made. Then we got fleet changes, but in the middle of the pack, we got a big lead of guys right here in this small little pack, battling for every spot, hoping for a caution flag before green flag pit stops. Mike Brown in that sweet black and gold Eagles machine in the 11 car pulls off. Jeffrey Goodpaster lets him go on by here. The 23 of Adam Hantrap dives down into turn 1. Underneath Jeffrey Goodpaster to gain another spot. Ryan McDaniel all on that apron there in turn 1 and 2. Nice little move there. You can definitely gain some grip going around that area there. You can gain some spots. It looks like Michael Dion has pitted. Michael Dawn has pitted for his pit stops in the race. Blake Vodkin trying to chase him down to put him a lap down. Brian Dion, Gerard Valley, Chris Brittenbaker still out at the moment. Who's going to pit next? They're going to have to pit for fuel and tires here soon. I know it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the iNation Esports Rising Star Series Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile. Supporting addiction awareness for the Hopes of Family Charity and Program Resource Center for anyone that's addicted to drugs. Check them out, familyrecoveryonline.academy. Check them out, all the resources if you know anybody in need of help. Michael Dawn is really taking off from Blake Vodkin there. Trying to make up some more ground. Good green flag pit stop strategy for Michael Doan as he stays on the lead lap, trying to make his moves back up through the field. Trying to get loud Ronnie Roberts here. John Valley, Chris Brittabaker still making a move. Still kind of interested to see how they're going to play out their pit strategies in this situation. Justin Patterson with that front piece off the front bumper, unfortunately got in them big accidents earlier. Has no more fast repairs left in the race, unfortunately for our boy Justin Patterson. Still holding strong to gain all the points he can in this series. If they come around turn 2 one more time, Brian DeYoung, Jerron Valley, Chris Brittabaker making moves, trying to see when they're going to make their pit stops, hoping for a caution to come out so they don't have to do green flag. Blake Viking still with a solid lead, a 2-second lead over second place Brian DeYoung at the moment. As he goes down underneath the lap car of Lonnie Roberts, as Lonnie goes one lap down in the race. Another strong run tonight, the 86 machine of Jeff Sheldon coming down the front stretch in 12th place. Nice little comeback as he tries to battle here with Brian McDaniels of that 66 hot tamale machine. Nice little battle we have going on here at the moment. Head back up to the front, really anticipating the pit stops here soon. I know I keep rambling on about green flag pit stops, but they gotta keep coming. They've gotta be coming soon. Two more laps to go before the halfway mark. This thing could go green the rest of the way. It's gonna get interesting if we stay green the rest of the way to see who's gonna win this thing. Brian DeYoung just came over the radio with his crew chief as it gets a little swirly right here. He just mentioned that he's gotten a lot looser as this long run has went on. Looking to maybe make an adjustment on some wedge and tire pressure on his first pit stop. And they're talking about adding some tape to add some downforce to that car. Patrick Piper also just came over talking with his crew chief. Says he feels some rattling in the front of the car. Maybe feels a tire going down here, trying to limp it around to get to this next stop. But he has really been racing hard tonight, so he is making up ground. Hopefully that tire stays together for Patrick Piper. Jeff Sheldon won his first race ever in the iNation Esports League as he's running in 12th place at the moment. Win at Pocono last week, holding off to charge in Jerron Valley. Epic win last week for the 86 machine of Jeff Sheldon as he fights here with Ryan McDaniels and Donald Price for the top 10 here. And we have somebody on pit road here. I'm not sure who that is at the moment. As we stroll through the field, these guys are really battling. Adam Hantraff coming out of pit road. He has made his green flag pit stops. These guys are going to have to start making some pit stops if they want to hold their positions throughout this race. The longer they stay out, the more these guys on fresh tires are going to make runs and gain positions on these guys. They're going to have to do something here soon. Chris Brittabaker and Jerron Valley going down pit road to make their pit stops. Chris Brittabaker and Jerron Valley making their pit stops right now. Draw Valley says they're taking a round to wedge out and added 2 pounds of pressure in that back right and making a spring adjustment on the front. Nice job by his pit crew, the Bumblebees, to make some gains there on pit road and get some good adjustments on the car. Here they come out. Blake Viking going back down pit road. As Brian DeYoung, we have a new leader in the race tonight. Brian DeYoung, very wondering there why Blake Viking decided to pit after he had already pitted earlier in the race. And here comes Brian DeYoung for his first pit stop along with Jeffrey Goodpaster. Mike Brown still holding strong out there as Patrick Piper now takes over the lead in the race. New leader, the California kid, Patrick P. Piper in that 38 machine. Robbie Adler's right behind Patrick Piper. Going to be kicking over the second place spot along with Brody Green. Good run by these guys so far tonight. As Brian DeYoung looks like he still may be in second place at the moment as he comes out of pit road now. Josh Loon also coming off the pit road after this long green flag run here. Patrick Piper still decided to stay out along with Robbie Allers and Brody Green. They're probably praying for a caution at the moment. We got an accident on pit road. Jeffrey Goodpaster gets into it there as he's blocking the pit road, unfortunately. Oh no! Striker James getting contact from that, trying to enter pit road. No caution's out yet. No caution is out at the moment, Jack. As Draw Valley starting to make his way back up through the field, Patrick Piper still leading the way here. Patrick Piper's going to have to get into pit road soon as the guys on fresh tires are starting to make their moves back up through the field. Top 5, Patrick Piper, Robbie Allers, Brody Green, Michael Doan. Once the pit stops come through strategy, Michael Doan should be the new leader of the Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile. Crossing the line this time by 54 laps to go at the Milwaukee Mile in the iNation Rising Star Series. What a run here we have tonight. Quick shout out to our sponsor, iNation Esports. If you're looking for a good league of guys to run with and a brotherhood of guys that help each other get better day in and day out on iRacing and looking for a team to run in the 24 hours of Spa, hit that Discord panel underneath the stream. Join us today at iNation Esports. Good run here tonight by Robbie Allers all the way up to the second place position. Patrick Piper still leading the way tonight. Really had a good race after that first incident earlier in the race. Is really here to make himself be known tonight. Last few weeks in the Legacy Series and in the Rising Stars, Patrick Piper's really been a strong car. He is on the Puchanowski team in the Legacy Series, helping make points as he still leads the way here with 51 laps to go. As he comes up on Justin Patterson, he's out there just trying to run some laps to get as many points as he can at the moment. Adam Hancock trapped on them fresh tires, trying to make a run through the field here in that 23 machine as he goes down low, along with Cody Anderson in the 710 Nebraska Cornhusker machine. Cody Anderson going to make a move. He lift up just a little bit. Smart move there to try to keep this long green flag race going as we got 50 laps to go. Patrick Piper just went to pit road at the moment. Patrick Piper is now on pit road. New leader, the number 31, Robbie Allers. 31 machine of Robbie Allers. He's still going to have to pit as well, but he's gaining points for leading laps in tonight's race. Blake Viking coming up through the field strong. He just passed the number 007 of Michael Dolan. Once the green flag pit stop straight out here, Blake Viking will be the new leader of the iNation Esports Rising Stars Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile. Brandon Newby heads down pit road to get his hot rod fixed up. Fresh Goodyear Eagles, fresh can of Snook up fuel to make it to the end of the race. I'm starting to wonder here. I wish I had the diagram of the pit road and the fuel to see if these guys who pitted, if they can make it to the end. I'm not sure they can. Robbie Allers still holding on strong. I know he's sitting in that hot rod praying for a caution to come out. Really would help him for this run here. Rick Long trying to make a battle here, trying to get past Robbie Allers to keep his strong run going tonight. Mike Brown still in the top 10. Cody Anderson, Patrick Piper came off pit road in 8th position. Not a bad pit strategy there by Patrick Piper to still be in the top 10 as Bernie Green, the 91 machine, goes into pit. Blake Viking, Rod Valley starting to get close to each other. Got about a 3-second lead, splitting each other up right here. Along with Scott Klink and the 66 of Stryker. Nice little battle here as we go through the field one more time. Blake Viking starting to catch up to Robbie Allers. Robbie's going to have to get into pit road here and get some fresh tires. But maybe this is a pit strategy that none of us know about. If he can hold it out and these other guys have to pit, this could play out to Robbie Allers' advantage. Jeff Sheldon makes the move on Robbie Allers. He pushes it just a little too much. Gives Blake Viking a nice run here, coming off of turn 4 down the front stretch. Blake Viking's probably going to get the move here in turn 1 and 2 to get around Robbie Allers and take over the lead. But Robbie's going to battle him off as Michael Dahl comes back off of pit road. Michael Dahl could be a contender for the win here. He will not have to pit anymore in this race. There goes Blake to take over the lead from Robbie Allers. Jeff Sheldon now trying to go underneath him in that white Trojan machine. And the 007, Michael Dahl, he's going to really ride his coattails and really push that forward tonight in this race to see if he can get his first win of the season. Nice long green flag run we have going on tonight in the Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile. Quick shout out to our sponsor, Track Time Entertainment. If you're looking to increase your sim racing experience, check out Track Time Entertainment on Facebook today for your extrusion rig for all your iRacing needs. Michael Dahl coming up on the back bumper here of Blake Viking. Going up underneath the Blake's going to let him go right on by here. Smart move there by Blake to let the pressure tires just go on by here. Michael Dahl might have played this all correctly because these guys are going to have to pit one more time, I do believe. Everyone from 10th on back at the moment. Well, Jeff Sheldon actually went to pit road. He was running 10th place. He went to pit road to get a fresh pair of tires. Michael Dahl still in 9th spot. That's why I say Michael Dahl just got his lap back. He could be a strong contender to win this race tonight. Brian DeYoung battling with Scott Cleek here coming off turn 4 down the front stretch. Scott gets a little bit loose, almost collects the 99 of Jeffrey Goodpaster coming down into turn 1. That could have been a caution there. That was almost disaster for some of these leaders and guys that have been pinned. And we got a car around in the grass. Is the caution going to come out? One car is in the grass at the moment. Can't really read that number there of who that is, unfortunately. But they save it. He's driving off right now. There's no number on the side of that car, so I'm having a tough time telling who that is there. So he's going to go down pit road here, flying off into pit road. Locks it up to get back into the spot. Gerard Valley still running second place right now, 1.5 seconds behind the leader, Blake Viken. Trying to hawk him in here. As Robbie Eilers comes off pit road also. Brian DeYoung just now coming off of turn 2 down the backstretch, along with Chris Brittebaker in that 42 machine. And look who it is. Don't look now. Patrick Piper starting to come up through the field after making that late pit stop. He has made his way all the way back up to 5th position. Patrick Piper with a strong run tonight. Scott Cleek comes down and he he almost collects Scott Cleek there and going around him on the front stretch. Almost an accident there with some of the guys in the top 10. Everyone 9th place and back. They are a lap down now. Robbie Eilers, Brady Green, Jeff Sheldon, It's the Police, Curtis Clinton, Scott Cleek, Ryan McDaniel. They are all a lap down because of their pit strategy. But the leaders, I still think the leaders may have to pit. I wonder if anybody's going to be saving fuel here to try to make it all the way at the end. Blake Viken, that 18 Toyota Supra, still leading the way right now. And the hunt for families 125 as they come down the front stretch. Robbie Eilers coming up trying to get his lap back to be a contender here for the end to try to get a victory tonight. Fortunate love for night from the number 77 of Russell Worth. He's had a lot going on lately. Finally got to race a race in this series. Be looking for him to be a strong contender as the rest of the season progresses. He runs in the Legacy Series with us as well, and he has really gained a lot over the last year since racing with iNation Esports. He will be a strong contender in this season. Robbie Eilers made the move past Blake Viken. We'll see if Robbie can have a strong run here. Coming to the line at 33 laps to go. Coming to the line. Brian DeYoung and the 91 of Brody Green. Brody's one lap down at the moment at 11th spot, trying to get his spots back. He just came off pit road for his green flag pit stops. He got around the wedge, took some air out of his right tire, said he got a little too tight, trying to loosen that car up. And added an extra sticker of tape on the grill. Is Brian dealing a smart move by Brian just to let him go by? Chris Brennebaker pitted on pit road. He's coming off of pit road now. Just as I thought, some of these guys that pitted earlier, they are going to be coming out to have to pit onto pit road. Blake Viken still with the lead here. Jerome Valley with 1 second coming up on Blake Viken as they start coming to lap traffic. Catching the 11 of Mike Brown and Striker James at the moment as they come down the backstretch of turn 2. Blake Viken having to take the high side here to go up to try to get some runs on this lap traffic here. Mike Brown looks like he's going to let the leaders go by. Let's see if he'll just give him the inside line here. And the lap car is actually still going to stay on the inside and make the leaders go around them on the outside. Michael Dome, the 007, has actually knocked off 11 seconds off the top from the leader. So Michael Dome is charging hard at the moment in the top 5 after making that green flag pit stop. He is coming up through the field fast. Michael Dome and Robbie Allers. Can Blake Viken still control tonight and make every perfect mark, hit all of his marks to grab his first victory of the season? He's had a tough season all year with several things going wrong for him in the races to lose his contention after leading multiple laps in many races. Sorry for the technical difficulties with the stream, kind of glitching there, not too sure what's going on. As the leader's still battling here at the moment, looks like it cleared up just a little bit. Nice little battle with 27 laps to go. Blake Viken still holding off the 16 to Gerard Valley. Blake Viken trying to make that second groove work. Gerard Valley staying in. We got Josh Luden in the wall there. Will we have a caution? No caution yet. No caution yet as Gerard Valley still uses that PJ1 up on the inside lane of turn 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each turn has 9.5 degrees of banking, and coming down the back and front stretch, 2.5 degrees of banking. Real flat track for this place. Really have to be smooth on the throttle coming out. That's Chris Brennebaker on them fresh Goodyear Eagles. Got to cut through here. Make it tough on the leaders as they're battling for the lead. Chris Brennebaker brings it up through the field as we got a car spinning on pit road. Chris Brennebaker goes underneath Blake Viken. Here comes Gerard Valley with a strong run, taking advantage of the lapper, getting around Blake Viken here. Blake Viken trying to use that apron to get a little stronger straight shot off the move. Will these guys have to pit? That is the big question. Can they make it 25 more laps, or will the guys that pitted come up through the field and make something happen? Justin Patterson, the 55, goes up the track to let the leaders battle their way through turns 1 and 2, coming down the backstretch here. Staying smooth. This is a battle we've seen multiple times all season long between Blake Viking and the 16 at Huron Valley. At some point, you're going to think they're probably going to become rivals, depending on how this outcome comes in this race. Will we see a Dale Sr. Terry Labonte moment at the Milwaukee Mile? We just might, chat. Quick shout out to one of our sponsors, the Uprooted Maker. Be sure to check them out on Facebook for all your custom tumbler needs. If you're looking to buy a new tumbler with your design on it and keep your ice cold for over 24 hours, check them out on Facebook, the Uprooted Maker, today. Here they come on the inside underneath. Get past Jeffrey Goodpaster here. Coming down the front stretch, the 18 machine of Blake Viking dives it off into turn one, still holding a nice half-second lead over second place Huron Valley. Let's go back to our boy Brian DeYoung and the A machine. 6 seconds back at the moment from the leader. Nice strong run tonight by Brian DeYoung. Patrick Piper, probably the most hard-charging guy tonight. Patrick Piper's moved up to fourth place, really making a move. If the leaders have to pit here, we're going to have a huge shakeup with 20 laps to go. Blake Viking, Huron Valley still battling it out here. I really wish I could see their stats as far as fuel goes. Currently, with Nowski Vision Broadcast, we are working on a new broadcasting software, so we will be able to tell fuel mileage, tire wear, everything that goes into racing. We will be able to show it on the stream. So that will be coming soon. We're trying to figure out all the kinks and get stuff going. Jeffrey Goodpaster gets really wide there, coming out of turn 3 and 4. Coming down the front stretch as they come on down. Packed house tonight. These guys are on their feet with 17 laps to go. Michael Dawn in that 007 machine was a lap down, and he has gained 17 seconds back on the leaders since his last pit stop. We know he's got fresh tires still, and he has a full tank of gas to make it to the end of this race. Strong run tonight by the number 91 of Brody Green and the 11 of Mike Brown tonight. These guys run strong races tonight. Brody Green's first race in the iNation Esports Drive the Star Series, really making a run tonight. '66 Ryan McDaniel still holding off a charging pack. These guys are a lap down. Rick Long trying to make moves here with Striker James also right here in the mix. Good run tonight by Striker James. Under 15 laps to go, trying to make moves. Blake Viking slows up a good bit there in turn 1, 3, and 4, coming down the front stretch. Odd series of events there. Brian DeYoung is currently 2.9 seconds back, 3 seconds back from the leaders. He's starting to inch these guys very close, getting there to make a move here. You cannot count out the 38 machine of Patrick Piper either. Patrick Piper is coming through this field. 10 seconds back, 9 seconds back after getting an early, late pit stop for green flag, for Sunoco fuel and green flag. Here they come out of turn 2. Ryan McDaniel's there. Will he let the leaders go by? Or will he make it tough on them? Blake Viking dives it off down into turn 3 and 4. "12 laps to go this time by." John Valley starting to fall back 1.5 seconds off the lead pace of Blake Viking. Can Blake Viking hit all of his marks to capture his first win of the season after all the trouble he's had all year long and every race he's ran? Can he hold on to win his first race of the season? Or will a caution come out and change this whole thing, bust it wide open? What's going to happen here? Brian DeYoung still trying to chase the guys down. He's falling back to about 4.5 seconds behind the leader. Starting to gain a little bit of ground on Teron Valley. He does have lap traffic in front of him. Going to try to hold him off. Josh Lew, Ryan McDaniel is in the way at the moment of Brian DeYoung. Here they come out of turn 4. McDaniel coming down. Brian DeYoung falls behind McDaniel, trying to get a good draft as he dives off down into turn 1. Blake Viking still leading the way, has pulled a 3-second lead over Teron Valley. Either Teron Valley's tires have fallen off pretty bad or Blake Viking's just turned it into another gear. Brian DeYoung has cut his lead down to 3 seconds behind the leader, starting to make some gains here as he comes up on the 16 in Teron Valley. Here comes the battle here. Brian DeYoung getting up on the bumper of the 16 at Teron Valley. Blake Viking still has the lead at the moment. Really got close up on his bumper there. Thought he was about to give the bumper to him there. Coming down the backstretch one more time. 7 laps to go. Right up on his grill. Oh, how close can you get there? Brian DeYoung letting that thing roll through the corner. Can he make a move here coming down the front stretch? Had to check up big time there. Brian DeYoung had a huge roll there. Had to check up his car. He's going to nail the back end of the 16 to Teron Valley. Do these guys have enough? Brian DeYoung, here he comes underneath the 16 of Teron Valley to make a move here. Drop Valley gets up, hits the wall there on the front stretch, gets loose. As Brian DeYoung takes over the second place position, only 1.9 seconds behind the leader of Blake Viking. Can he chase him down to take the win here? Five laps to go this time by. Can Blake Viking hold off the hard-charging Brian DeYoung at the moment? Will he be able to hold him off? So far, Blake Viking has hit all of his marks tonight and has made no mistakes. Prior races in this series, he's had a lot of things happen and go wrong in his races to cost him leads and the wins. Can he make it stick tonight and win his first race of the season? To become our third different victory of the year, third different driver. Brian DeYoung still trying to make a go here. Blake Viking still holding a 2-second lead over the second place Brian DeYoung at the moment. This time by, Blake Viking will take the strike for 2 laps to go. Next time by, he will grab the white flag. Will we have a caution or will we stay green? We've had a long green flag run, about almost 100 green flag run lap. Almost 100 laps of green flag racing. White flag is out. Blake Viking coming around down the backstretch for the last time tonight in the Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile. Coming off turn 4, Blake Viking will take his first victory of the season in the Rising Star Series in the Hope for Families 125 at Milwaukee Mile. Congratulations, Blake Viking, on his first victory of the season. Blake Viking hit all of his marks, did what he needed to do to capture his first win of the season. Great job by Blake Viking tonight. Becoming the third different driver of the season, joining Jerron Valley and Jeff Sheldon as winners in this season. And Patrick Piper looks like he pulled out the third place spot tonight. Blake Viking, Brian DeYoung, and Patrick Piper in the top 3. Let's see if we can get Patrick Piper in the channel and talk to him right quick.
You're going to get the push? Okay. That's why I stopped.
Piper, it's your boy Puds in the booth. You got a copy?
How you doing, Push?
Man, how are you doing, dude? I was pulling for you all night long. Great racing tonight. How was it out there?
Thanks. It was pretty good. I mean, it was just that last run there for a while, because I think I stopped around like lap 50 or something like that. And I had just, towards the end there, I had no tires. I saw Chris and Mike closing on me, and I knew I really had to focus and like kind of hit marks, just because, like I said, it was pushing like crazy. But yeah, held on to it though.
Yeah, you definitely did. I mean, you were the pit strategy wise, I was kind of worried there for a minute there midway through the race. I was like, man, when's he going to go pit? And yeah, you did exactly what you needed to do, man, to get you a top 3. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it was wild there, especially at the start, because I mean, I had like about a minute and a half worth of damage, and I fixed that under just in the pits, and didn't use my fast repair because I was saving it for the end. I didn't even need the fast repair.
How about that?
I mean, I feel like if I would have used the fast repair, I might have had a little bit better go at it, but you know, you never know with these deals.
No, you definitely don't, but I do agree with you if you would have used it. But, I mean, smart play by you, though, man. I mean, awesome run. You've really been picking up a lot of speed lately, so definitely proud of you. I'm going to go on to Brian DeYoung, but good luck next week. Good job tonight, Pat.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Brian DeYoung, Pudge in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, buddy?
Man, doing good, boy. You almost pulled out the miracle there, chasing him down, dude. Give me your ideas how tonight went.
Well, it was just, man, I can't be any happier about these guys, man. That was a heck of a race. Freaking long runs. I love that stuff. And just I got messed up on that pit and got back to ninth. And then I just started digging, man. I got a 8-to-1 ratio, no, 10-to-1 ratio, +4, and as low as I could go brake bias. I was just digging it deep in those turns, man.
That's awesome, man. I mean, I was watching your cockpit view, and there towards the end, you was catching Jerron Valley, and you were letting it roll through. You were just letting that bad boy roll through the center, perfect, gaining huge amounts of time. So you definitely was running good. But man, I think if we had about 5-10 more laps, you probably would have had him.
Yeah, I got caught up in some lap traffic right there at the end.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I would have had 5 more laps.
I know. I know, man. But, hey, you keep racing good. You're going to definitely get you something this year. Proud of the way you've been racing, man.
I appreciate it, Pudge, and thank you for putting this on for us, buddy.
Anytime, brother. Thank you, buddy. Let's see if we can talk to our boy Butters. See if we can hear him. Is he even in the Discord tonight? Butters. There he is. We call him Butters. I don't know why. I still am lost on that reason why we call him Butters. Let's pull him into the thing. Butters, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, got you a dub, baby. Everything went good tonight. You hit all your marks. Congratulations on your first win. How was it out there?
Oh, it was stressful. I had half a lap of fuel left coming to the line.
Half a lap of fuel?
Oh, yeah.
See, that's why I'm trying to get a fuel monitor or something up here, because I knew you top 3, y'all had to be getting low on fuel. But good job playing that out. I mean, Brian DeYoung was coming. I don't know if 5 more laps, that would have been tough on you guys with no fuel. But, man, that was just an awesome race by you tonight. You got anything you want to say?
Oh, it was great racing by everybody. Glad I could finally win one. And thank you for putting on one of these shows.
Hey, anytime. That's what I was saying all race. I was like, can Blade Viking, can he make his marks and avoid any kind of issues tonight to win his first race? The last 3 races has definitely been tough for you, but because, I mean, you've been there every race. You've been up front and been a contender for the win. But good job tonight, man. Ready to see how you're going to do the rest of the year, and appreciate you racing with us.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir, buddy. All righty, chat. What a race tonight by these guys. Let's get the chat out there. A couple of shout outs. It's the police. Attaboy, big dog. Good job. It's the police tonight. You did good. We were watching you a good bit. Drawn Valley, you and Blake Viking. Blake was almost out of fuel. He was half lap of fuel. Good job tonight, but you as well. Striker James, great race tonight, man. We were pulling for you. Good job tonight. You were out there. You look good, man. Congratulations on the way you were racing tonight. Proud of you guys. Proud of iNation Esports and the rising stars of the series as we get through it tonight. Let's throw a couple of quick shout outs to our sponsors at the moment. This race was brought to you by the Hope for Families 125 at the Milwaukee Mile, raising addiction awareness for drug addicts all over the country. Go to FamilyAcademyRecovery.online for all resources to help people in need. And I know you know somebody out there that needs help with drug addiction. If you live in Michigan in the Great Lakes State, check out Ryan McDaniels at McDaniels Home Repair for all your contractor needs. McDaniels Home Repair, electrical, plumbing, additions, you name it, he's got it. Check him out today, McDaniels Home Repair. Track Time Entertainment. If you've been looking to increase your sim racing experience, contact Track Time Entertainment today and get you a nice customized extrusion rig. If you've been looking for an awesome league of guys to run with out here in the iNation world, check out iNation Esports. There's a Discord panel underneath the broadcast. Hit that channel. Come into the Discord. Join us today at iNation Esports. And the Uprooter Maker. If you need a custom tumbler to keep your ice cold for over 24 hours, check out the Uprooter Maker on Facebook and talk to Jeremy, Kristen Edwards. Check them out. Tell them Pudge sent you over, and they will hook you up today on the new custom tumbler. And Ryco Motorsports, if you're looking for some fast setups on the iRacing market, check out RycoMotorsports.com. Punch 5 for discounts on your iRacing setups today. All Season 3 setups are free this week. This season, Season 3 for iRacing, all setups are free for Short Track Series from Ryco Motorsports. Also, check out their new software for telemetry to help your racing, to figure out where you need to throttle, where you need to go in a race. Check them out today at RycoMotorsports.com. Robbie Allers, good run tonight. Your short pit strategy, it did. It almost worked off. Good job tonight, Robbie. We was pulling for you, buddy. Congratulations on your top 6, buddy. And that is it for tonight, chat. Thank you so much for everybody for watching this broadcast of Nowski Vision Broadcast, brought to you by iNation Esports and a host of other sponsors. So thankful for this community, all you guys out there, all these racers. God bless you guys. We're heading off tonight. We will see you back on tomorrow night on Facebook on Pujanowski Live. Yes, sir.